Welcome to the Thunder postgame show, brought to you by Advent Heat, Air, and Plumbing. On call 24/7 for all Thunder fans. John Rohde alongside Thunder beat writer Darnell Mayberry. Thunder handles it with ease against Memphis tonight, 106-89. Thunder hits its first 9 shots, leads by as much as 26, led wire to wire. There's a but in here, but let's talk about that first. Great start, kind of a screwed up third quarter, but they closed it out strong.
Yeah, it was a great start for the Thunder. They held them to below 30% shooting in the first half, and the defensive effort and defensive intensity I thought was as good as it's been for a while now, probably since that last home game here before that 6-game road trip. So if they continue to play like that, they're going to be in good shape. But I think those lapses that we saw in the 6-game road trip sort of reared their head tonight in the third quarter, and I think that's your butt.
Yeah, well, the but is Rudy Gay is no longer with the Grizzlies. None of the players in that 3-team, 6-player trade are eligible until everybody passes a physical. What lies ahead for the Memphis, we'll have to wait and see. But this was not a good start. They were struggling scoring even with Gay, and they tried to match the NBA's highest scoring team tonight.
Yeah, and Zach Randolph said after the game that, when Tayshaun Prince and Austin Daye get here, they're going to have some more shooters, and that's what they need. You saw tonight they would swing, and then it'd end up in Tony Allen's hands. That's not the guy you want shooting on an open jumper. So when they get there, maybe they're going to have some more shooters, but they lost Rudy Gay, they lost Wayne Ellington in the earlier deal. Memphis is not the same team that we saw earlier this year that came in here and actually beat the Thunder in this building. So let's give it some time, but they still play hard. We saw that. They got down 26, cut it to 10, and sort of made it a game there in the second half when it should have been a cakewalk to victory.
And the key to that comeback for Memphis was a Russell Westbrook meltdown. Things weren't well controlled, and Russell was backing somebody down. Got called for an offensive 5-second call, which is very rare in the NBA. Poor spacing. Russell took it out on Tabo. Brooks sat Russell, kicked the chair, ran into the tunnel. Brooks says no big deal. What say you?
I mean, it's Russell Westbrook being Russell Westbrook. I think at this point you sort of expect this from Russell every 10, 15, 20 games or so. But he comes back and he plays well. And, you saw in the fourth quarter, he started the fourth quarter and came out and up the lead again, helped the Thunder up the lead. So he just has those moments when he sort of loses his mind a little bit, and then he comes back to earth, and he's a fantastic ball player.
All right, those are our thoughts. Now let's get the thoughts of Coach Scott Brooks and some Thunder players.
There's no question he was frustrated with himself. There's no question. He had a turnover, and he was frustrated with himself. Russell's an emotional guy. He plays hard. He plays every night. And he plays for his team every night. And we can pick apart his game like a lot of us have in the past. But Russell plays hard every night. I have no problem that guys that compete every night the way he competes. If that's becoming a problem, then we're all in this for the wrong reason.
It was disagreement. This is game of basketball. You have so many different emotions on one team. You're gonna have disagreements. It wasn't the first. It's not gonna be the last. So we just gotta know how to respond to each other. I think we always do a great job of that. So it's a disagreement. All teams have them, and luckily on our team we talk it out, and don't let it simmer for a long time. So Russell came back and responded really, really well for us in the fourth. Tabo had a good game.
No, I didn't see anything, but I do know that we lost a lot of veteran guys here. We lost Derek, we lost Nazi Royale, and the reason we've been able to keep up and go, we made a big trade early in the year, is because what Russell, what Kevin have done as leaders, and they've been great this year. They've grown up a lot, their voice with the team, and they've done it with their play too. So I didn't see what happened tonight, but I know those guys deserve a lot of credit before we go. Russ in particular, he's grown up a lot, and we're going to be fine. He's had a great year.
Russell's an interesting guy to play with, or to watch. Is he an interesting guy to play with? Something always going on with him?
Yeah, he's always going down lane, dunking on people. He's always, hitting big shots. He's always rebounding and passing the ball well. So, yeah, he does some nice stuff on the floor.
Thunder has a quick one-stop road trip. Darnell's headed to Cleveland, and they will face Kyrie Irving. Then it's home for 3 straight. Your thoughts on what's coming ahead in the next 8 days?
Well, I'm excited about seeing Kyrie Irving again. I'm writing about him for Saturday's paper. One of the best young point guards in the league, and you might be able to take Young off of that. Kyrie Irving is a premier point guard and still only 20, 21 years old. He's a fantastic player, so that'll be a fun game. And then back here, I think the Thunder really needs to be back home. They got off to such a good start. What was it, 22-1 or 22-4, something like that, their first few games at home. They had a really nice home stretch, and I think if they come back here, they can sort of get that renewed focus, especially on defense in this home building.
All right, we'll check back in with you again on Monday night. For the best Thunder coverage anywhere, keep it right here on newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.